everyone. Welcome to the best U.S. Mint news channel on YouTube. I'm Sonofasilverstacker. Today's date is the 16th of August, 2025, and in this video we're going to be talking about counterfeit coins and how to protect yourself from them. And also, we're going to go over to numismaticnews.net. They have an excellent article for next year's coins for the semi-quincentennial or the semi-Q. It's actually a fantastic article. I really am excited to share that with you. Now, before any of that, if you're new here, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. We're trying to get to a bazillion subs. It's actually a really big number. In fact, it's ginormous. You can check it out. Now, we're always live, never edited, and always unscripted. I never know what I'm not going to say. Now, let's bounce over here to moneymetals.com. Bingo. All right, gold ended the week at 33.49.10, silver 38.20, platinum at 13.54.35, palladium at 11.40.70, and Dr. Copper ended the week at 4.48 per pound. Down here, you're looking at an in-stock American Silver Eagle, whose premium is 1 through 39. That's right, it's 44.79. And remember, we looked at the bullion sales from the United States Mint, and they might not even hit 10 million bullion American Silver Eagles right here. And that's bullion. You know it's bullion when it doesn't have a mint mark, right? A W or an S on there. And it would be fantastical if the United States Mint actually made a American Silver Eagle out of Denver. Wouldn't that be amazing? So anyway, this is a bullion coin, doesn't have a mint mark on it on the obverse or the reverse there. Now the buyback, the sell to them price is 39.40. And the spot price is 38.20. So we're looking at $1.20 over spot price for the buyback. And that's pretty typical, actually. That's what we like to see. Next up, yep, look, here we go. This is eBay, American Silver Eagle. Buy it now. Price shipping lowest. And you won't believe what you'll see here. Yeah, look at that. It's a 2024 1-ounce collectible American fine silver eagle coin. Liberty souvenir coin new. Okay, yeah, it's basically the same seller all the way across. It's quite remarkable, and they have different prices, and yeah, look at 5,000 reviews. That's remarkable, and it's $6.99, and the shipping is $1.99 delivery. Located, I can't even ship across the United States for that for that much. I mean, that's great shipping costs, I guess. Check this out, $9.49. That's not fake or anything, but it's basically the packaging is more expensive than these souvenir coins out of China. Look at this, $9.85. Ooh, 15% off. Ooh, that's a bargain at half the price. Yeah, located in China right there, $9.89. And would it be cool to own one of these coins? I'm not sure, but maybe it'll help you determine what's real and what's not real. Right, $9.89. And they keep going on and on and on until the break of dawn. There it is, $9.89, $9.95, and so on and so forth. It kind of makes you wonder, what's eBay do about something like this? Well, obviously they let them thrive, but what you can do about this, check this out. This is a pretty fantastic article by Coin World. It's by Alex Fordham, redollar.com, published August 14, 2025. That was 2 days ago now. redollar.com, redollar, an educational source for coin collectors and numismatic enthusiasts. And remember, folks, I believe that the United States Mint is doing all these privy marks because they know that counterfeiters are using all the greatest, latest technology in order to manufacture these, silver eagles or collectible eagles or collectible coin eagles. I don't know, whatever they're going to call it, but that's interesting. Check this out. This is amazing, actually. And I would imagine it would behoove everybody to pick this up. It's only $5. You won't even believe it. So this is amazing. So look at this. They're weighing this one. Looks like a scale right there. It's got the tare units, light. So this one's 31.15. It looks like G grams there. And this one's 24.74 G grams there. Which one do you think might be fake or not real, right? It says collecting coins and investing in gold and silver bullion is an exciting but also challenging venture. Due to the high value of gold and precious metals, as silver, palladium, platinum, right? Consumers are faced with an increased risk of buying merchandise that's extremely overpriced, or worse, counterfeit. Yeah, wah. Don't you feel like a chump when you get smoked? Yeah, it's awful. The technological development that the world has experienced over the last decade is, on the one hand, exciting. It offers new possibility for growth and optimization that can benefit us on large scale and small scale, and even in the designs, folks. I mean, if you think about it, designs are getting more intricate. I mean, if you've seen some of the Coin of the Year candidates, there's some coins out of the Ukraine that are just like amazing, just stellar designs. I mean, they're just unbelievable. But it says here, but there are also drawbacks to this development. In the coin world, technologies are being misused by fraudsters to create better coin and bullion fakes than ever before. Absolutely. And like I said, that's why the Mint is doing privy marks. And if you don't like privy marks, that's okay. If you think they're doing too many, that's okay. It's just is that a knee-jerk reaction, or is it something that's well planned out, knowing that the counterfeiters and fraudsters aren't able to duplicate those privy marks? And if they do, they'll look really awful. And you'll be noticing it with the naked eye. You won't even need to put a loop to it. Now it says $dollar is known to be a trustworthy and experienced buyer of coins, rounds, and metals from all over the world. More than just the buyer of your trust, $dollar.com has established itself as one of the best sources for accurate information on precious metals. It says they must have wrote this, right? We take on the challenges of identifying excellent fakes and share what we learn so that you, too, can be educated. We also review gold and silver products to see if they're a good investment. And, of course, we guide you through every step of finding out how much your coin is worth. It says here, educational coin video series, and you can watch them here in this hyperlink. It says a fun way to gain some quick knowledge is to watch the $dollar coin minute videos, where you'll learn about the most important coin facts in just 1 or 2 minutes. That's great, because we hardly have any time in this life to get things done, or we're easily distracted, one of the two. We provide not only the basic coin specs and historical information, but also some little known facts that will excite even the seasoned collectors. That's amazing. And it does pay to learn about coins. In fact, I have a coin book right here for American Silver Eagles. It's the official red book. It puts this out, Whitman, a guidebook of American Silver Eagles by Joshua McMurrow Hernandez. And I think there's actually a new American Silver Eagle book that's come out just recently as well, but that one is the quintessential book for now, I imagine. All right. We provide not only the basic specs and historical information, but also some little known facts that will excite even seasoned collectors. Each video contains the gross weight, diameter, and thickness of the coin presented, with some simple tools such as accurate high digital scale and caliper. That's awesome right there. That's how you can tell if the thickness, right, and the diameter. It's easy to weigh, all right, and measure your coin to get a pretty good idea of its authenticity. If your coin's weight is off by the amount mentioned in the video, a second look may be required to determine if your item is in fact authentic. And here are the videos there. It says here, buy $dollar scale for as little as $5. What? As little as, all right, here, well, let's find out a little bit more. It says weighing a coin is the fastest way to get an initial idea about its authenticity. Although this is such a quick and inexpensive means of authentication, many collectors, especially those new to collecting, don't own a good working scale. It's a wide misbelief that if you have to spend hundreds of dollars to get an accurate coin scale, we want all collectors to have the tool they need to get informed about their coins. That's why $dollar is offering a digital scale for only $5. And folks, don't be afraid to take the scale to the bullion dealer, the coin dealer of your choice, or even to a coin show. I don't think that those folks will be upset about that, because they probably do the same thing. All right. So don't feel bad about it. The scale is accurate enough that you'll be able to spot a bad fake right away. A bad fake or an excellent? Remember they were talking about excellent fakes? Now this is you'll be able to spot a bad fake right away, as bad counterfeit coins usually don't weigh what they're supposed to, not even close. Can you spot the fake American Silver Eagle here? An authentic Silver Eagle should weigh 31.1 grams. That's 1 troy ounce. And remember that word troy, right? He doesn't owe you $5, does he? $dollar.com is proud to have sold thousands of $5 scales to support the prevention of fake coin sales and trades. It is our promise to never increase the price of this scale, to help new and long-time collectors as much as possible. Besides very basic scales, $dollar also offers more sophisticated scales, magnets, loops, diamond testers, and other small equipment that will satisfy the experienced collector at a great price. The $dollar magnet is an especially useful tool for collectors, as it helps them quickly pick out magnetic coins and bars or a bigger lot. And that says here, gold and silver are not magnetic. Instead, they exhibit a property called, oh, here we go, diamagnetism. This means they are weakly repelled by a magnetic field. In simple terms, if you bring a magnet close to a piece of gold or silver, the piece won't be attracted to the magnet, nor will it stick to it like iron would. Iron would, wow. That's because the electrons in gold and silver create tiny magnetic fields that oppose the external magnetic field, causing a weak repulsion. That's amazing, right? That's some science. This property can be useful in distinguishing between authentic and fake coins. Many counterfeit coins are made from metals that are magnetic like iron or steel, or from materials that interact differently with magnets. So if a coin sticks to a magnet or shows a strong attraction, it is likely not made of genuine gold or silver. Thus, using a magnet to test coins is a quick and simple way to check for authenticity. Remember, authentic gold and silver coins will not exhibit magnetic attraction due to their diamagnetic properties. And you can watch YouTube videos actually on these particular coins about sliding them down if they kind of get hung up a little. Yeah, those are really cool videos to watch actually. All right, let's see here. I think I'm going to head to the other video. I will leave a link in the description for this. I just wanted to talk about how they're offering this scale at $5. That's not so bad, right? All right, here we go, coin. Thank you, Coin World. Let's go to Numismatic News. Here we go. This is by Patrick Heller, dated August 14, 2025. Title of this article is Use 2026 U.S. Coins to Promote Numismatics. Absolutely. I think the Mint has a great opportunity here to get young collectors involved, and even, I guess, the average Joe. You're right. I mean, I think that if the United States Mint starts putting W quarters back in the mix again, just for this 1 year, that would be remarkable. And how many of you actually got back into coin collecting during the pandemic, or maybe just because of those quarters in circulation, right? I bet a few of you have boxes of brand new quarters from 2019 and 2020 just sitting there in their bank wrap rolls, just waiting someday to be sold or graded or both. So here we go. This is it right there. The recommended obverse and reverse designs for the 2026 semi-quincentennial Declaration of Independence quarter right there. See, bam, that's going to be a beauty. Can't wait. Look at the dual date and everything. That's the new quarter, folks, for next year. Can't wait. And we only have one more American woman quarter left this year, and that is Althea Gibson. After that, we're looking at these, and these are going to be remarkable. I think next year is going to be a big deal over the United States Mint and the United States Mint's coins. Now, it says, whenever there has been a major change in American coins and currency, there has been a surge of new collectors entering the numismatic hobby. Absolutely. I don't doubt that at all. That occurred when half-cent production ceased after 1857, and large cents were last struck that year. I can't even talk anymore. It's the first day with the new tongue. There was a major surge in collecting when Kennedy half dollar debuted in 1964 and when statehood quarter series began in 1999. And there's also other times too, right? For 2026, like think about that Lincoln penny. That's making people go gonzo right now. For 2026, the 250th anniversary of the Declaration of Independence, the U.S. Mint will issue special one-year designs of the 1 cent through dollar coins to commemorate this event. And I hope those dollar coins are the American Novation coins. I mean, there could be the Native American dollar, but it's got to be one of those too, right? What other dollar coins do we have? These coins are described as denominations struck for circulation, although it is possible that no cents, half dollars, or dollar coins may enter in circulation. What? Yeah, it's a definite possibility of a firm maybe. I do believe that the United States Mint will not produce as many American women quarters at the end of the program because the Federal Reserve just isn't ordering as many coins as they have done in the past because the pandemic, right? Remember that when there was a coin shortage, it wasn't really a coin shortage. It was a circulation problem. The coins just weren't getting to their typical destinations because, well, things were kind of shut down a little bit and businesses weren't using coin. They were using like tap to pay and, debit cards and things like that. Nobody wanted to take coins from another person thinking maybe something was possibly on it or whatever. So you never know. Now it says here, as this has been the case for recent years, 5 different 2026 quarters will commemorate the Declaration of Independence, the U.S. Constitution, abolitionism, suffrage, and civil rights. Each of these coins will bear dual dates, 1776 and 2026. The obverses will include a Liberty Bell privy, which will be inset with the 250, right? The 250th anniversary. That's a semi-quincentennial. The cent and nickel will bear Presidents Lincoln and Jefferson, respectively, on both on the obverses. But the remaining obverses of all of the reverses will differ from current designs. Let me read that again. I don't know if I even said that right. The cent and nickel will bear President Lincoln and Jefferson, respectively, on the obverses, but the remaining obverses and all of the reverses will differ from current designs. What? I still can't wrap my head around that. Like what? How about an example? Wouldn't that be nice? The Mint is still going through the process of deciding exactly which designs will appear on each coin. That's important to remember. I think they're going to be amazing either way because they have so many good designs to choose from. I think that's exactly why it's taking so long. The Mint is also going to issue 5-coin best of the best set, which is going to best of the mints, best of the U.S. Mint, right? That's that 5-coin set we've talked about, that Standing Liberty Quarter from 1916. We talked about the Mercury Dime. Yeah, those ones. And because that, we only have 3 more. And they typically announce that on the 4th. Remember, they did July 4th, then August 4th. I would think September, October, and then November would be the remaining dates right there. I apologize. I should probably get a mug instead of a water bottle. It says, obviously, this presents another significant opportunity to promote numismatics to the general public. Every collector and dealer should step up to encourage new collectors. Why? It says, first, the greater the number of collectors in the hobby, the greater demand for coins and currency. Remember what happens, supply and demand. If there's big demand, prices go up, right? This will tend to increase the value of your holdings or your collection or what have you. Second, when there are more collectors, you can find more friends to share your collecting passion with. Absolutely. Now here he wraps it up by saying, pardon me, there are many ways to encourage new numismatists as these coins start to appear in circulation next year. The lowest cost option would be to go to a bank or credit union to pick up rolls of these coins and spend them. There are also various options for donating these coins to schools or offering them in public promotions. Just use your imagination. Now, folks, this is a big deal right here. The lowest cost option would be to go to a bank or credit union to pick up rolls of these coins or boxes, rolls and boxes, or eBay, right? So that wouldn't be very cheap, but or very inexpensive, rather. But I'll tell you what you should do, and this is just a little something to help you out. Maybe get a relationship built with a bank that you go to, and tell them that you would like to, for next year, get the new coins, as many as you possibly could. And you can develop relationships by bringing donuts and coffee or other items. You can actually ask them what they would like to have there because it works. It really, really does. Now, I've yammered for way too long, took in way too many sips of water. So let's go to the +1 action here this morning. There it is. Proverb 25:8. Can I do this in a different kind of a voice, like a Shakespearean actor voice? Let me try this. All right, here we go. Go not forth hastily to fight or argue, lest thou know not what to do in thy end, when thy neighbor hath put thee to shame. Whatever. That's all right. Now, I think what this means, and I'm not trying to be silly or be blasphemous, but that language is always tough for me to wrap my head around. It's really not my language, but it is, right? It says, don't become involved in an argument unless you have thought through how it may end. Ask yourself, what outcomes are acceptable? Have you ever heard that phrase? The phrase, that escalated quickly. I probably should put that in parentheses here. I apologize for thinking while I'm doing this. And there we go. Yeah. So let me read that again. Go not forth hastily to fight or argue, lest thou know not what to do in the end, when thy neighbor hath put thee to shame. That's terrible, right? You don't want that to happen. And like I said, I do believe what this means here is don't become involved in an argument unless you have thought through how it may end, right? Do you want it to end with your neighbor putting you to shame, or do you want to be barbecue buddies? I think the latter is better. Ask yourself, what outcomes are acceptable? Have you ever heard the phrase, that escalated quickly? Yeah, because somebody didn't think about it and think through. That's what happened. That's what's going down. Now, over here to 99.9 KOIN Coin News Radio. This is 21 Pilots, hometown, palabras en inglés y español. So we got English and Spanish subtitles here. That's amazing. Now, with that said, I want to thank you all for coming. Thanks for dropping by. Don't forget to hit that like button. And if you do like what you're see, sub the channel. It's absolutely free. What's not free? Yeah. Glad you asked. It's the membership. It's $1.99 a month. It's the price of an inexpensive cup of coffee. And look, it's like 6.6 cents per video. And if you watch videos each and every single morning, I really would appreciate your support. Because, well, it really helps these videos come out each and every single morning, and which is not easy, I would think, but there it is. I do it every single day because I want to inform everybody out there. I started this channel back in 2020, about 5 years and some change now, because I wanted to, I guess, see, I would watch these coin videos and oh, this was a great deal at the United States Mint. It was always post release, and then the coin would be gone. And I'm like, well, where's a channel that actually showcases the coins before they actually drop? Well, there was none, and that's why I started this. And there's obviously a lot more channels now that follow this particular way of doing business, where they showcase coins before they come out. And I was one of the first, if not the first one, to actually do that, where I showcase the coins before the drop. Usually they're like, oh yeah, it was a great drop and it's all gone now and you can't get any. Wait, what? So how helpful is that if it's after the fact and it's gone? I think that's great. And I got to ask the question, how does this affect the coin dealers if everybody is buying these coins who know about the coins before the drop, and they don't go to the coin dealer to pick these coins up now because, well, they picked them up themselves directly from the United States Mint? Is that even a factor, or am I even just dreaming, I guess? I don't know. Either way, y'all have a wonderful start to your weekend, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Stacker out.